In the bustling city of Whispers, there lived a girl named Lily. The city was a vibrant place, filled with tall buildings, busy streets, and a constant hum of activity. But amidst all the noise and excitement, Lily often felt very lonely. Lily had a problem that made her feel different from everyone else: her hair. It was wild and unruly, with tangles and knots that seemed impossible to tame. Every morning, she would spend hours trying to brush it. But no matter what she did, her hair would always end up in a mess by the time she left for school. At school, the other children would often tease Lily about her hair. They called her names like Medusa and Bird's Nest. And it made Lily feel very sad. She would sit alone at lunch and spend recess reading books in the corner of the playground. She wished more than anything to have smooth, straight hair like the other girls. One day, a boy named Tommy saw Lily struggling to brush her hair during lunch. He walked up to her and said, "Why don't you just cut it all off? Then you won't have to worry about it anymore." Lily's eyes filled with tears. It was a part of who she was. She didn't want to cut off her hair.
One rainy afternoon, as Lily was walking home from school, she saw an old woman sitting on a bench. The woman had a kind face and was knitting a beautiful scarf. "Why do you look so sad?" Lily noticed that the woman's hair was long and flowing. Lily hesitated for a moment but then poured out her heart. She told the woman about her trouble, hair, and how it made her feel lonely and different. The old woman listened carefully and then said, "Your hair is a gift, Lily. It is unique and special, just like you. Sometimes, the things that make us different are the things that make us truly beautiful." The old woman reached into her bag and pulled out a small, ornate comb. It was made of silver and had delicate engravings of flowers and vines. "This comb is very special," the woman said. "It has the power to help you see the beauty in your hair, but you must promise to use it with love and care." Lily took the comb and thanked the old woman. She ran home and stood in front of her mirror. She carefully combed her hair, and to her amazement, the knots and tangles began to disappear. Her hair became smooth and shiny, and it felt as if it was dancing with joy. The next day at school, Lily walked in with her head held high. Her hair was still wild, but it had a new sparkle to it. The other children noticed the change and were curious. One of the girls, Emma, walked up to Lily and said, "Your hair looks amazing. How did you do it?" Lily smiled and said, "I learned to love my hair just the way it is." From that day on, Lily was no longer lonely. She made new friends and even started a club for kids with unique and different hair. Word spread about Lily's transformation and her message of self-love and acceptance. Soon, the entire city of Whispers began to change. People started to embrace their own unique traits and stopped teasing others for being different. Lily's hair was still wild, but it was beautiful, just like the city of Whispers had become. And every now and then, Lily would meet someone who felt different and alone. And she would tell them the story of the magic comb and the importance of loving themselves just the way they are. To celebrate the newfound acceptance and diversity, the city of Whispers decided to hold an annual festival of hair. People from all over the city came together to showcase their unique hairstyles and share their stories. The longest hair, the most colorful hair, and even the wildest hair. She became a hairstylist and opened her own salon in the city of Whispers. There were contests for the curliest hair. Years passed, and Lily grew up, but she never forgot the lessons she had learned about self-love and acceptance. Lily was asked to be the guest of honor at the festival. She stood on the stage, looking out at the sea of smiling faces and beautiful hair, and felt a warmth in her heart. She knew that she had helped to make a difference. Her salon was a place where everyone was welcome, and people came from far and wide to experience the magic of Lily's touch. Lily's hair was still as wild and beautiful as ever, and she wore it with pride. She continued to use the magic comb, not because she needed it to tame her hair, but because it reminded her of the kind old woman and the important lesson she had learned. Lily's salon became a haven for people who felt different and alone. She taught them to love and care for their hair, and more importantly, to love and care for themselves. Her message of acceptance spread far beyond the city of whispers, and so, the lonely girl with the troubled hair became a beacon of hope and love in a world that often struggles to see the beauty in differences. Her story inspired others to embrace their uniqueness and to spread kindness and acceptance wherever they went.